Alright, Shalom, Shalom, coming to the name of Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakah Kodash, double honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, who taught us this truth, and salutes unto the Arkham that continue to push the word in truth and in sincerity. Now, recently this clip has been circulating, and this particular individual from the ISUPK, was making some comments in regards to the whole Will Smith and Jada Pinkett situation at the Oscars, the Grammys, whatever the fuck that thing was, man. Okay, and as a lot of people have said, which lies true for me as well, is that had that event not happened where Chris Rock made that joke and Will went up there and smacked him, now that, we all know this is set up anyway, but had that incident not happened, I wouldn't even have known the whole event was taking place. That would have come and gone, and I would have been none the wiser, because fuck that shit, it's irrelevant. As the elder Rakah, second command, James England has been saying and made videos upon celebritism is redundant, man. Like, nobody gives a fuck about that anymore. So a lot of these events take place and it's like, oh shit, that happened, okay, cool, don't care, bye, But anyways, based on that whole incident, this dude, the ISUP, and look, man, he's clearly in ranking, he's a clearly individual in ranking, so it's safe to say this is the opinion or the stance of the ISUPK. And he said, basically Chris Rock can't beat up Will Smith, so his best revenge, his best bet, essentially, in summing up in a few words, his best bet is to befriend their son. What's his name? I was saying Jonathan. His name's not Jonathan. What's his name? The fuck that guy's name? Yeah, Jaden. Befriend Jaden and get close to the family. Then fuck Jada. So he's promoting the idea of Chris Rock getting close to the family so he can fuck Jada, which is clearly adultery. But this is what you got getting taught within Israel, man. A lot of loose teachings are circulating, but it must needs be to fulfill the scriptures and to distinguish the true shepherds. Those who feed the sheep in truth and in sincerity versus the hirelings and basically ravening wolves, man. Those who are given into or unto perverse doctrines. Alright? Okay, adultery is wrong. Alright? It's against the law. Right? It's a violation of the law. It's wrong. Alright? And it just brings hella madness, man. Okay? And we here at Great Millstone, starting with the apostles and the elders on down, and the bishop elders on down, we do not condone or teach or advocate or promote any sort of loose activity and or behavior, specifically in this case adultery. Okay, now what I want to do is pull this. This is Proverbs 6 and 32, and it says, "But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul." Okay, that's straight to the point. Proverbs 6 and 32. I'll read it once more. "But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding." Okay, so this guy in ranking within the ISUPK, he's clearly not a scripturally sound guy. He's clearly a guy that's void of judgment, who has little, if you're advising someone to do that, you have no understanding. Okay, you lack understanding. This guy severely lacks understanding. Like when you get certain ailments or, whatever the case may be, and, you go to someone that deals with medicine, they'll tell you you're lacking in this vitamin or you're lacking in that vitamin, and vitamin goes back to the Latin vital amine, which means vital elements for life. So like what we would know is vitamin C, D, E, A, B, but to name a few, those are vital things which we need for our bodies to work. Vital for life. That's what vitamin goes back. The word vitamin goes back to vital amine, meaning vital for life. Yeah. So if you lack certain vitamins, it starts to show in your health negatively. Well, this guy, he lacks spiritual vitamins, man. And it shows in his speech. Okay. Let's get that precept. It is not what goes into a man. Bear with me. And so like I've got the window open, getting some of that chemtrail air inside. It's raining, it was thundering earlier. See, the phone just does that. 1 second. No, I'm alright, thank you. I'm alright, thanks. Now, I'll put it upstairs then. Yeah, I'll put it upstairs. Alright. Yeah, I will. Okay. Oh, man. So, like, about that, I got family members talking to me. It's funny, man. Especially for what was just said. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but especially what was just asked of me. That was extremely funny, man. Anyhow, this is Matthew 15 and 11, and it says, not that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth a man. Okay? So what comes out of you is what's in your heart, man. Okay? So this guy, he's the defiled individual, man. He lacks understanding, right? And he's a defiled individual because what's come out of his mouth. And that was, the Spirit had it where he opened up. He gave his opinion. He gave his advice. And his advice was not sound counsel, man. Okay? His advice was far from sound counsel. His advice was wickedness, man. Okay? Absolute wickedness. So he's a defiled individual because pure nonsense is coming out of him, man. Okay? Now, let me pull it in the scriptures, right? This is from the 10 Commandments, which is the summary of the whole law, the whole 613 laws, statutes, and commandments. The 10 is like a summary of it. Okay, just like any business contract, you've got the brief outline, then you've got the in-depth detail of the contract. Okay, the brief summary of the contract between us and the Heavenly Father, 3 hours shy, is the 10 Commandments. But that's not the only laws that there are. Okay, there's 613 laws, statutes, and commandments, but the 10 summarizes it. Anyhow, this is Exodus 20 and verse 14, and it says, "Thou shalt not commit adultery." Simple and plain. Thou shalt not commit adultery. So the Lord is instructing us that we are not to commit adultery. But here it is. You have a dude from the ISUPK advising Chris Rock to fuck Will's wife, which is the act of adultery. It's crazy, man. Alright. I'm gonna get one more precept, and after that I'm gonna wrap it up. Doctrines. And to all you guys that, you watch a little bit of Kemet, you watch a little bit of GMS, you watch a little bit of ISUPK, you watch a little bit of GOC, GOCC, you watch a little bit of IUIC, and you try and merge it all together. That's a slippery downward slope that I would not advise anyone to get on, man. Okay? You know, it's like going down a water slide, and then the water slide leads you into the swimming pool. But what they don't tell you is that they've attached heavy weights, 3 times the weight of your own body, to your feet, to your ankles. So you're sliding down the water slide thinking, yippee, yay, it's fun. And then when you hit that water, you can't swim to the top, you drown. Okay, that's what like watching all these camps are like. It seems fun because I get this vibe from that camp and that vibe from this camp and this breakdown from that camp. Yeah, keep going on the water slide, because when your ass hits the swimming pool, there ain't no coming back up, man. Okay. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4. From verse 1, it says, "Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times which we're in, some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils." Here at the ISUPK, them advocating adultery is a doctrine of the devil. Okay, there's no getting around it, man. You know, okay, like I was telling the brothers in the chat, man, you know, ISUPK, they're done out here, man. You know, if that's what the truth has been reduced to in the mouth of some men, you know, that it's okay and advisable to commit adultery, that's a sad look, man. You know, and ISUPK at the start of their videos, you know, they like to say we are not affiliated with any other group. Well, good, you know, but we at Great Millstone have the same stance. We're not affiliated with any other group, because that's fucking madness, man. Okay, it's a doctrine of the devil. You know, that I'm out, man. Shalom. Beware these guys, man.